Good morning, Knicks fans. This is Big Nick Burke with the Big Nick Energy. I was just reflecting on my past as a Knicks fan and just trying to figure things out. And I had, a fun idea because I'm so often wrong that, I just wanted to call attention to it that just because you're up here talking about basketball and you have a strong opinion doesn't mean you want to be right about it. So, for example, I did not want Thibodeau as our coach 5 years ago. You can find me on Reddit, and I'm slandering Thibodeau. I didn't want him. I thought Rose was a shell of himself, and a big part of that was because of Thibodeau running him into the ground, right? I was wrong. Love it. I love being wrong. Randall, I thought, we were all making those jokes. He's a Beyblade, and now he's a Beyblade. Bad joke. But bad jokes aside, I love to be wrong. I don't want to be right about the Knicks dropping in the third quarter. I don't want to be right that RJ is going to hold this slump forever. I don't want to be right about those things. I want to see this team get better. I want to be right about Toppin and IQ and RJ and Randall and Grimes and Robinson and even Fournier. I want all these guys to succeed, and I think most Knicks fans do. And I don't think just because you have a criticism of a team or an idea about what might happen or could happen, I don't think that's to say that we wish it to happen and we want it to happen. We all wanted Carmelo to get a championship with the Knicks, obviously, and when it became pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to get us there, I don't think anybody really relished in the fact that he wasn't getting us there. Yeah, a lot of people made observations that, you know, the Knicks traded away all their young guys, they got this star, and it didn't amount to much. I don't think anybody wanted to be right about that. We wanted them to win. We still want them to win. So when we're up here talking about basketball and talking about the Knicks, just remember, I'm just a guy with an opinion. I have no idea what's going to happen. Uh, I trust the FO. I trust Tibbs. I trust the players because those are the guys doing it every single day. They would know. That's why, listen, I was a Frank Ntilikina stan for his first 2, 3 years here. His final season, though, with Thibodeau, what can you say? Once a defensive minded coach comes in and doesn't play your defensive minded player, that just goes to show you that maybe he's not as good as you thought he was. I wanted Frank to be great. I think a long 3-and-D player is exactly what most NBA teams need. But he wasn't that for us, and you know, I don't think that's a shortcoming on anybody's part. I don't think anybody wished that to happen. In fact, I think most people wanted him to prove us wrong. And I know a lot of fans are following him to Dallas, still hoping he can prove people wrong. And it could happen. Anything could happen. The point is, I love to be wrong. I don't want to be right about the Knicks being bad. I don't want to be right about these hot takes about slow starts, slow finishes, what it takes to be a champion. I want to see the Knicks succeed. I want RJ, Randall, all our starter five to prove everybody wrong, including me. I love to be wrong. And I'll show you my Reddit comments. I'll put them up here in the video so you can see that I got no shame about it. I'm wrong all the time. I like being wrong. But, you know, it's just life. It's just basketball. There's nothing really, nothing major going on. So, that's it. That's it. So I want these Knicks to come out on Tuesday, and this is going to be a real Stephen A thing for me to say, but they need to show up, right? They need to prove everybody wrong. They need to show that slow starts to the season doesn't matter. Third quarter, starting slow in the third quarter doesn't matter. They got to show everybody that they're locked in, they're playing their game, and they're going to get what they want, which is buckets, baby. And that's Big Nick Energy. This is Big Nick Burke. Let's go.